Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
What's up? Shuttleworth, World, the Op, Ring Gang Radio. Was good.
Yes, sir. Ring gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P Bodega, P Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. I'm keeping the influencers out the bodega this week. So
Yeah.
I'm good. Y'all can give them whatever bars y'all want. The bodega is they're not welcome this week in the bodega.
Yeah, I don't want to see none of the motherfuckers in the ring again, like after that, but we'll get into that shortly. But you're absolutely right. They need to be banned from the bodega. They're not worthy of no damn chopped cheese or quarter waters. None of that bullshit, nigga. Like they're not ready for all. Nah.
Well, I don't think those influencers would be into chopped cheese and quarter waters. They seem more like the bagel with hummus type of people.
Yeah, along with a side of PEDs, but you didn't, you didn't hear that from me. Shit. But I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
And West Flies Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger, number one contender preparing for liftoff. Destination Ring Your Radio. Let's fly.
Yes, sir. Conscious Pilot, because he stays elevated above the clouds, you dig. But yeah, no, it wasn't, this weekend it was like there was a lot going on for boxing, but none of it was really what you call memorable. But obviously we'll give Zoo and Mendoza its props, shortly. But yeah, the first thing first, man, I have to go fucking talk about that fucking influencer boxing card. Like, truthfully, because when we did our preview last week, it was probably, in terms of all the boxing cards, it got the most attention. Like ESPN, all that shit, they were doing all the fucking clips and shit like that. Like they were, and they were all selling at KSI and Tommy Fury was selling it. Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis were all selling the shit. Like even to the point where Logan Paul got busted open with a fucking mic, and shit like that. Which I don't even know how he was even allowed to fight. With the fucking but Misfits boxing. There's a lot of other things I had questions about, such as the actual drug testing and shit. Because with the exception of Dennis, every single one of them looked like they visited like their local supplier and shit. Like big time. You know what I mean? Like I've been in hardcore gyms for 20 something years. I know what that shit looks like. So. So we're thinking myself, okay, we're gonna see at least one of these fights, maybe the fuckery in the ring and the action will actually match up to it. Before I go to those two main fights, shout out to Salt Poppy for again, even though he lost 60 pounds, he put on effort, against Slim before Slim KO'd his ass. That was actually the best fight of the whole fucking card.
That one in the what's the other guy's name? Fucking Dean the Great or whatever. Those two fights were actually decent, but then obviously the Comey and the main event were trash.
Yeah, because they were actually throwing hands. Salt Poppy threw his equilibrium in the gutter. The way he was eating shots because he thought he
went down. Shots. Like, I'm sick of this Filipinos in boxing.
This is a half Filipino saying this shit too.
Now you see why I can't root for him.
There's something absolutely, there's something so wrong about that though, but once it got to and frankly the energy was there, but once it got to the co-main, which was Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis, that fucking fight. First of all, Logan Paul already angered me because this nigga was talking about between wrestling and boxing. Boxing was the easiest sport. And I get Logan was a legit wrestler and now he's a pro wrestler. But, when you're talking that boxing is easy, I expect, maybe you have some actual natural boxing gifts to actually display. He didn't show not one fucking thing like in the ring like that says that's telling me, oh, he thought boxing was easy. In fact, the announcers were killing me because the announcer was like, oh, no, like you see Logan Paul, he's in absolutely great shape. Meanwhile, at the end of the first round, this motherfucker is looking like a fucking dog in the heat, like panning and shit like that. Clearly labored after moving and swinging, for 3 minutes. Like the announcers were making me sick. Like, and they're trying to big up that shit. And Dylan Dennis, like, I don't know what he learned in his training or whatever the fuck he was doing, but clearly he wasn't. Clearly he didn't learn a goddamn thing. Like, you know, this motherfucker came out in some crazy, I don't even know, in some crazy martial arts, like, you know, stance or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like bruh, like, and he didn't throw no punches, none of that bullshit, like none. You know, in fact, I don't think he threw really any type of heat. And then Logan Paul, you would think that, okay, he's not throwing this, like, stick a jab in his face, do something. Nah, he wasn't doing a goddamn thing. Like, Logan Paul, he was arm punches. How you that fucking big and you can't turn over your punches? You know, it's like, and on top of the stamina just being trash, like. And then Dylan Dennis wasn't doing a goddamn thing except, you know, trying to think this was pro wrestling, you know, going on the floor multiple times where the referee didn't count. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like it was just a whole bunch of stuff. Like, and funny things too is, like, Logan Paul was really laboring to pummel him. Like, he had him in the corner one time, he hit him with punches. Like, Dennis didn't look like he was affected, not even once. Like, you have all this, like, and it was just like, it made for really bad watching, like horrible watching.
Yeah, it was terrible. I tuned out. I mean, the co-main and main event, I tuned out and started watching. I mean, it was on, but I was watching college football because this shit was whack.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, too, is, like, with 10 seconds left of the whole fight, Dennis tried to put dude in a fucking guillotine. Like, it was the thing to do. Like, you know, and then, you know, Logan Paul threw him off and threw a punch on the floor. And I'm like, yo, that should be a fucking DQ. Like, that should really be a DQ. Because Dennis couldn't do nothing about it. He couldn't punch. He couldn't do anything like this. Motherfucker reminded me of Shumanov against Hopkins. You know, doing all that, you know, doing martial art poses in the ring and getting boxed up. Except he didn't get boxed up. He got struggled up. You know, and it was just bad viewing. You know, I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, I was like, yo, that should really be a fucking DQ, which it was. Like, you know, because you can't try to cinch on the guillotine in a fucking boxing fight. Fucking mixed martial artists. And, you know, and after all that, Logan Paul still talked shit afterwards, and afterwards had the nerve to challenge Rey Mysterio Jr. Like, like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, the whole thing, the whole carny nature of the whole shit was just like threw me off. I was just like, yeah, now this ain't it. Like, nah. You know, Logan Paul should just go stick to fucking wrestling, do what he's been doing. Motherfucker's a spot monkey. He's going through tables and shit like that. Let him stay his ass there, because clearly boxing is not easy for him, because boxing is strictly not for him. Like, yeah, not even a little bit. not even a little bit. Like the motherfucker sucks. And then, you know, we get into the fucking main event with KSI and Tommy Fury. I'm sorry, but Tommy Fury is also a disgrace. He's a disgrace to his last name. Like, his cousins, his brother. Like, what the fuck was dude doing? Like, you know, when they were training, like, clearly he wasn't learning anything. Either that, or
the only Fury that can fight is the bald one. The rest of them can't fight.
Well, I mean, Fury could fight. He just didn't have. He wasn't like power. He didn't have no power like that.
I swear these Furies got this gypsy mob, like UK mob ties, because, like, I don't know, like, they be getting some, like, I don't know, man. It's kind of suspect, because I don't think Fury won the fight. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. He didn't win the fight, and that's the worst thing. He couldn't convince her. Like, he played the role of the boxer. And in the first round, KSI landed the actual punch that actually stunned his ass.
Yeah, and all KSI doing was doing jumping jacks and throwing it right. He had no jab. It's kind of like,
yeah, he had no jab. Like, you telling me you couldn't time any of that shit? Like, not even a counter, you know, or none of that shit. Like, motherfucker was really trying. It's like you could see his brain working to actually box, but just not even like look at the big fucking picture. Like, yo, like. And then when KSI did that, KSI would clinch, and then Fury would clinch. Like, these motherfuckers was clinching all the fucking time. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, you know, it's like it was horrible to watch. KSI, of course, was labored, and Tommy Fury is out there. He was like a fucking hamster in the wheel in his fucking head to see him actually trying to actually fight. Like the motherfucker could stop the clinching, couldn't do anything, couldn't go to the body. I don't think he landed any real punch of any note in the whole 6 rounds. So that's why I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe KSI probably got this on activity alone, because it was just like, yeah, like he should, like, KSI probably should have won that shit, you know. And you know, but like you said, Pilot, Fury got the decision. You know, first it was a majority decision, which he won on 1 point on 2 of the cards, and it was draw. But then they later found out that the draw card was actually someone added that shit wrong. So it was 57-56 all around. So yeah, it was just like, yeah. So Tommy Fury won that, and KSI had the nerve. I mean, I feel KSI saying that he got robbed, but he didn't do himself no fucking favors.
Yeah,
Jumping around and throwing the right hand. Like, who taught you how to box, fam? Like seriously, like, you know, like motherfuckers saying this ain't calisthenics and shit like that. This ain't fucking boxer size. Like, the fuck is you doing? Like, you're supposed to sit there and fucking box, you know, not do that and fucking clinch and do it over again. It was just horrible boxing, horrible displays of boxing. And then Fury was acting like he was like he just won the war. I want to thank my God and all this, and I'm like, nigga, what the fuck did you do? Like, you better think your name ties and shit. Like,
yeah,
you know,
like Tyson Fury and everybody jumping up and down. Like he beat a fucking YouTube a YouTube British nigga, dog. Come on.
Yeah, like, and it was a gift too. So I'm not sure what the fuck excited. Like, this is the second time that Tommy Fury was put on the main stage like this, and he fucking failed. Like, first the Jake Paul shit, because he actually got knocked down legit by Jake Paul, and then you know, he won a split decision on that one, and then he got this shit. They're like, bro is mid as fuck, and he's still pushing this angle that he wants to be a legitimate boxer and shit like that. Ain't no boxer in this motherfucker's future. Like you know, like they're gonna have to.
I mean, at least he's saying it though. I mean, your boy Jared Anderson, you can't get this nigga to say he want to fight for a title.
Yeah, and that's fucking true. You can't. You know, Jared Anderson has all the talent in the world, but doesn't want to say, you know, but dude is like, you know what? I see what these YouTubers are doing. And meanwhile, we have an Instagram fighter. That's what Tommy Fury is to me. That actually thinks he could be a cruiserweight champion of the world. Like, nah, bro, that's not how it works. Like, that's not how it works, bro. Like, if you can't beat YouTube, if you can barely beat YouTubers, then you shouldn't. Then, you know, a title fight is far from your future. Like, you haven't stopped anyone in about a couple years now. Like, what is you like?
I mean, think about it. He struggled against that guy. I don't know how much you watch, Pat, but Anthony Taylor. He struggled against that guy who also beat Saw Poppy, but still, it's like,
yeah. I mean, he failed in his American debut. Like, they were booing his ass because his motherfucker was at the motherfucker. They got the jobbiest of jobbers, and dude couldn't dent him.
He's not it. I mean, I know, like, you know, he's like like a pretty boy. Girls like him, and he's got a following, but he ain't.
Yeah,
he need to be in movies, yo. Like, he not.
Do the movie shit.
The boxing shit ain't for him. Yeah, he'd be like a good ass, like a enforcer villain in one of those damn UK crime shows. Put that nigga in season 3 Gangs in London or some shit.
Some British version of James Bond muscle type of shit.
And he had the nerve to train 9 weeks and look all fucking ripped and roided up just to put
that. He was roided the fuck up. Everybody was.
Yeah, that nigga was looking like he already got like big arms and shit. That nigga was looking all extra swole.
It seemed like everybody on that card was pretty much on roids besides like 1 or 2 niggas.
But if you ain't gonna fight like you on roids, don't be on roids.
Yeah, yo, right. Yo, fact.
Damn. What's the point? Like, if you're not gonna give me Prime Vargas versus De La Hoya for like 8 rounds, don't get on roids, nigga. Like,
I mean, if you're not gonna give us Lamont Peterson and Kendall Holt type of shit like that,
yeah, you ain't gonna give us that. Then don't say the rounds, my nigga. Like, say the roids, the pill supplements. Matter of fact, just like save the whole card, like.
Yeah.
See, me, I ain't been saying shit because I ain't see this motherfucker. Like, I forgot it was in the UK. Like, Saturday was just like a busy day, and I think I fucking.
You ain't missing.
Even Rome said it was weird because when I came back home to the crib, he was like, "Nigga, because I think I went to the gym when I think the fight started, and I think later on, he was like." Damn, nigga, I knew it was weird. Like, you went to the gym. Like, I was like, what the fuck you doing? Like, ain't the boxing about to start? And I forgot all about it. I probably would have stayed at home, but I just forgot all about it. It just And the gym was cool, so fuck it. You know, it seemed like that was a better workout than them niggas had in the ring. So
Hell yeah, it's just like
I ain't missed nothing. So it's all good.
yeah. I mean, Tommy Fury had a nerve to later. I think because someone posted it in the chat. Posted some of the disgusting pizza and like corn and I don't know what the fuck was on there, French fries or some shit like that.
It looked like I was like, what the like? Oh, now hold on now. I don't think corn is such a bad thing on pizza though.
No, I mean I used to deliver pizzas back in the day, so I've had some exotic pizzas, but that shit look.
That should just look nasty and just shitty. That didn't look like an appetizer because I'm looking like, damn, if a nigga have like some old, Southwestern Santa Fe type pizza where you get like some ground beef,
just taco pizza,
some corn, like that shit might be busting. Like, put some crunchy tortilla. You know what? Crack up some Doritos and put it on the pizza. Like, give it a little crunch. That shit might be fire, but yeah, that pizza was about as ugly as his boxing skills. So, like I ain't want like no parts of that shit. Oh yeah, shout out what it do, Mob, and Anthony, what it do, MOB. Guys, I have a question. When you see some of these Hispanic fighters wearing dreads or twists, do you guys feel they're appropriate in your culture? God damn.
Nah.
Damn, why you came out swinging, bro?
Real quick, the one time I can really recall that is when Paulie Malignaggi was rocking the fucking fake cornrows and had his the British fight. And
I remember that shit. Yeah, that shit was trash.
And then, but because he used to appropriate the black culture a lot, but then he became, he showed his true colors. No pun intended.
Yeah, he went from yo. Yeah, racism doesn't exist anymore. That's all a figment of the black man's mind and shit. Like,
yeah. Paulie was on one with that stupid shit. I mean, I guess I'm one of those people who I don't really feel a way if you're just keeping it with the hairstyle and it's just you, like you're doing, and it looks good, like it's it's neat, on point. I am really, but if you get into the whole Paulie Malignaggi shit and you start yo-yoing and you're trying to how we used to say you try to be a wigger or some shit, like you trying to. Then that's when I'm gonna be like, yo, chill, bro. Like, nah, that ain't it.
It comes out that you hate niggas, basically. Even you kind of.
That's what make it worse. Like,
I'm a boxer. I got black boxing friends, but you go on record saying niggas ain't shit. Basically, I'm boxing.
Like so fuck all that.
Like Jose Benavidez, like both Benavidez, because they rock the braids and shit. They don't seem like they,
they seem like just cool, especially David. Like, so I'm not going. Even when Margarito did it, I know motherfuckers hate Margarito. Like. I didn't have a problem with it. Like, you do what you do. Just don't be on the bullshit. Like, you could rock that shit. I'm not gonna. If a nigga rock overalls, I'm not gonna be like, "Man, you trying to be farmer?" Like,
wait, what's on? Amir Khan did it too.
God damn! Like, you following these motherfuckers like that? Yo, I didn't even know Amir Khan did it. Like, damn.
I don't remember a fight that Amir Khan did it in like that.
I don't remember Amir Khan at all doing that shit.
Yeah,
y'all let's say next time Amir Khan had dreadlocks and a blonde patch.
Yeah, I don't remember Amir Khan ever having that type of hairstyle at all either. Never mind.
Yeah. And yes, you are ruining a good pizza when you put pineapple. That's an abomination in my honest opinion.
That's a fact. And I'm from
that's a fact. Yeah.
And I'm from Hawaii, where there's fucking pineapple. It's Hawaiian pizza, right? Yeah, that's just always trash.
Yeah, that shit's trash. Yeah, I kind of would could see corn going on pizza before pineapple.
I've had potatoes on pizza, like
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hold on, potatoes on pizza?
No, there's this thing that when I used to eat pork, I don't eat pork anymore, but there used to be like this bacon. Mm-hmm. I used to work deliver pizza back in the day, so I would have this bacon, potatoes, cheese. It's called Spud and Bits. It was like bacon, potatoes, shredded cheese. It was fire.
What the potatoes even worse than pineapple?
Nigga, what? It was fire, dog. Sliced.
Hold on, slices potato or like chunks of potato?
Like sliced, like kind of like mini.
Like the potatoes, not wedges. What's that shit for breakfast?
The breakfast bowls where you get the little square pineapple,
the slivers. They're almost like chips.
Yeah, kind of, but they're cubed.
Oh wait, hold on. Kind of like chips and cubes is two fucking different things.
No, like when you get a breakfast bowl, from a little joint and they got the little potato squares like that.
Like hash browns?
Kind of, yeah, like hash browns a little bit, but like thicker, a little thicker. Yeah.
Big, what the fuck? No, who the fuck wants hash browns on their pizza, nigga? thick ass potatoes. That's almost as bad as broccoli.
Okay, because you like pork. Think about it. Bacon, like bacon bits.
Yeah, pork is good. Okay,
Potatoes,
bacon,
cheese.
yeah. Okay, but what the fuck? Where does potatoes fit in?
I thought it was weird too, but then I worked at the place. I was like, damn, it's kind of good.
Nigga,
All right.
look how you work at the man. They had you making that bullshit, nigga.
The breakfast potatoes. That's my man.
But still, what the fuck? Who wants fucking potatoes on goddamn pizza? Really? God damn.
Well, I mean, either way, the pizza this motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit was nasty. Fuck that.
Yeah,
That is right. Let's get back to business, folks. I'm sorry about that, but that potatoes
food,
on pizza is like some weird shit, nigga.
Yeah, food. When we're talking about food, it's easily digressed.
Yeah, you triggering motherfuckers with that. Yo, say the food topics for the end, bro. Like we'll go off on a fucking tangent. We'll be talking about having sushi on pizza next, man. Damn.
You know, but yeah, like honestly, like the zone needs to pull the plug on Misfits boxing because I don't care how much that shit. I mean, they're probably
don't pull the plug, nigga. Nah.
That shit is trash. I'm sorry.
You gotta get better fighters, bro. That's the problem. This shit makes too much money. The atmosphere, everything is too lit about it, and with the sales and everything, you could kind of see like. The boxing pay-per-view sales go down the more hardcore the boxing is.
Yeah, which is a sad thing too.
You go from Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Dallas, Dylan, whatever the fuck. Then you get to the Tank, the Ryan Garcia. That's the second tier. I remember I told y'all niggas about this. Third tier, okay, $600K Crawford Spence.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but you still need the influence of boxing because I feel like it's a good gateway to boxing because for the amount of hardcore people that were disgusted, you had casuals who were disgusted and they expect a better product than what Tommy Fury and them niggas did.
Yeah,
and
of course it is. Yeah.
The thing is, when you get that, some of those dudes are either going to say fuck it. So how about hardcore boxing? Let's go all the way into boxing if this is the shit y'all gonna give us at this level. Or they might say, you know what? I heard that Tank kid's pretty popular. Heard he knocked motherfuckers out. Yeah. Who's that Japanese guy?
And then also real quick on the influencer card, this dude was calling out Tank and Ryan too, you know. So it's like they're trying to stay relevant with the boxing.
Yeah, see, they'll blend them together. It's just you need a better base product. Like the Tommy Furies, the Logan, like they're like I think that's peaked. Like honestly, those names have peaked in influencer boxing. Like you need a fresh set of names, a fresh set of beefs, a fresh set of skills to kind of like keep it going. I don't think influencer boxing's done. It's going to grow bigger. It's just it peaked with these set of names. Like we're kind of done with these niggas. Like we see all the training, we see all the videos. Motherfuckers might look decent on a bag for a couple minutes, but in the fight, we're getting like bottom of the barrel shit. And I think everybody's kind of over it.
Yeah, I mean Dylan Dennis especially, like he had a chance to at least make a name for himself, try to have a redeemable card, and he ends up, you know, trying to put this motherfucker in a guillotine in a boxing ring, like it was a thing to do. Like motherfucker, like out the ring.
To Shutter's point, real quick, in regard to the paper, I mean, like I feel like YouTube boxing, influencer boxing has peaked, but I mean, you know, they supposedly sold 1.3 million pay-per-views, so like it's not going away, unfortunately. Like,
it's not. It's just those names, those performances peaked. Those main events have peaked. No one wants to see like people going to start looking for like you know how World Star Fights was, and it got to a point where it's like, remember World Star Hip Hop Fights used to be on some like random shit. Then you be like, oh shit, and then it got so big to the point where niggas was calling it out before the fight even happened. Niggas be like World Star, and then we're at the point now where niggas is starting to say World Star in influencer boxing. Where niggas is starting to like call it out. And when you get to that level, if it doesn't change or get better, it's just gonna go down. So some choices got to be made with these promoters and people who the next set of stars, maybe get a TV series or something to kind of like to kind of get some new life. Like the Tommy Furies, the Jake Pauls, is kind of over and done now. Like Jake Paul, I think is the only one who kind of is above it. Like he's going more into the, like he's more like in the realistic boxing. Like he's teetering like in between. Like, so I think Jake Paul will still be good, but KSI, the mother, like honestly, KSI, he only has the Jake Paul fight left. Like, I think that's the absolute it. Like, I don't think there's no more you could squeeze out of it. Like, I don't even think a Jake Paul Fury rematch would be worth it. Like, nah, like
it's gonna be struggle. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't even think no one wants to see that. Like, I think KSI Jake Paul is about the only fight left that they have, and honestly, if they're gonna do that fight, they need to make sure they have all the best influencers, matchups. This is because it'll peak at that, and then it's like you got to get some new names. But Jake Paul, the only thing left for these niggas.
Because I've been clamoring for a contender series, right? Like, you know, a real one. But watch them do some like influencer contender series and shit. Like some, you know,
that could work. That could be fire too. It's just it almost comes down to the individuals, bro. Like they got to start getting some real boxing people involved in these in some type of aspect. Somebody who kind of realizes, like, look, I know we're not looking for the next fucking Roberto Duran or Larry Holmes, but if there got to be some nigga who has some type of talent that may not go all the way, but he could kind of beat a Mike Tyson in influencer boxing or some shit, like beat a Roy Jones and them niggas, like that's what it needs right now. Somebody to kind of like, oh, okay, you know, had a little skill doing this, like, because other than that, it's like I think it's not going nowhere, but it's gonna, if they try to rush another influencer mid-fit card.
Mid-fit, that's a good.
Shout out to my nigga PJ Fight Architect. I seen that shit in the chat. Nigga had me rolling.
That was a good bar.
Fucking they can't rush the next one, like, because I feel like it'll be a dud. Like everything else would be a dud or just go under the radar if it isn't KSI and Jake Paul. And
I mean, the hype for this, like, you see how they promote this shit compared to Haney and Regis. Like, they promote the fuck out this. Like,
the promoters promote. I mean, the fighters promote that shit too.
I was getting nonstop. I mean, I unstuff from the zone, but I was getting emails like to the day of all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like yeah. I got no Haney Regis emails though.
Because it's the energy, dude. Boxing needs new life, needs new energy. Like all the way from the promoters, the media, the publicists, the damn the writers, all of that. And if not new, the ones who's been holding it down, they need to be praised and highlighted and put up front, like get bigger platforms. Because it's like, if you don't see that, if someone doesn't just take it upon themselves to just start doing it within regular boxing, then you're only gonna see this type of shit in the hardcore in the influencer shit. Like, for example, the shit with Prograde and Haney, because this nigga Pilot brought it up. The shit Prograde talking about the little rumor that Haney lost a fight in Mexico and he paid for the record and all that shit.
Like, the rumor's been around for a minute. You know, I heard that bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, but I've never heard it before. But like, shout out to this nigga Android. I don't even see him in the chat, but salute. So when you listen to this, know it's on real shit.
Salute.
He made a great point. He had a retweet and he was saying how, like, Prograde was saying how, like, y'all media, y'all need to get on this and ask these questions on the presser, this, that, and the yada yada yada. And Android just kept it real, like, no, like, you the fighter, you bring that shit up, like you like I feel like boxing media, we do more than enough, like keeping shit going. Like, if you find some shit out and you want to, like, nigga, spit that shit, say it. When you get on these podcasts and a motherfucker say, hey, anybody you want to call out, you got any fights you want, motherfucker, speak up, say it then. Don't tweet the shit later on some half-ass shit. Don't expect, like, bro, like, and that's the thing. Could you imagine Logan Paul or Jake Paul telling the media that they need to ask a YouTuber about, hey man, I heard you lost a fight at the swap shop. I heard you was sniffing coke at the racetrack. I heard, like, no, nigga, he'll the fucking the influencer motherfucker will bring it up. That's the difference. Like, boxers, y'all gonna have to get your fucking hands dirty, yo.
Yeah, that's why you see. I mean, KSI, like, I swear, like, because him and Logan Paul are in Prime together, on that Prime drink. I swear he's been taking WWE promo sessions because he be cutting promos like fucking Razor Ramon or some shit. The way
just do this shit. Like Keith Thurman used to cut promos all the time when he was fighting.
Keith Thurman was great at that. That's what got me back into boxing. Was Keith Thurman's cutting his promos like that and knocking niggas out. But like.
Don't duck me, son. Like, where all that energy at? Like,
I ain't no cherry.
I ain't no cherry. Like, where is all that energy at? Y'all get mad because niggas ain't retweeting y'all shit. Yeah, the promoters be fucking up, but y'all could do more. Like, honestly, y'all niggas fight once or twice a year, and then we gotta promote for y'all too. Goddamn.
Why don't we get any more like the after the fight, the in ring for the next fight? Only time I've seen it was with Fury. Now I don't see that shit no more. Like where somebody comes into the that's gonna fight them next. That don't happen anymore. It's weird.
Yeah, I think the last time was fucking Golovkin Canelo or something. I think
Fury and Ngannou.
Yeah, they manufactured
Fury and Ngannou. Yeah, that too. Yeah,
count that, but it don't happen anymore. It's like what the
yeah.
fuck?
Well, it wasn't like it's not on some random shit. They manufactured that shit. Like it's just
But
yeah.
It used to make shit okay because we knew it was coming. Like imagine Bud coming out after the Canelo fight. I don't know, like just like things like that, like anything like that. You have to fight.
Yeah, like it's honestly it's the little things in boxing that could make the sport better. Like when you say them like we're saying it sounds like a big deal, but when you just look back and doubt, you just say, damn, how come this don't happen no more? Fucking Zab and Kasazu was in the ring. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like you don't like there's no like you don't even see boxers at the fights like that.
And and not like I know like the build-ups. The press conferences are all gentlemen like, and they're not even throwing any shots.
Yeah, like yo, man, like one thing, like stop, boxers, y'all gotta stop letting these soft ass motherfuckers who ain't never fought no nigga, never cursed nobody out in real life, telling y'all to be respectful and you don't need to be this way to sell a fight. Man, cut all that soft shit out, man. That pussy ass nigga don't know about no real shit, nigga. Sell the goddamn fight. If this nigga talk about that nigga. The fuck, man? Sell the goddamn fight. Cause this shit, cause you only hurt yourself if you don't sell the fight, and then you don't fight at all when it's time to fight. There's two niggas who did that, and they ruined their whole momentum after years of talking mad shit, and they finally got their moment, and they just Dillian White and Jermell Charlo, y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Because y'all talked up the fights y'all wanted, and then when y'all got them, y'all barely promoted them. Y'all niggas trying to be Mr. Nice Guy, and both y'all had bullshit reasons. Fucking Dillian White, I'm not getting paid enough. Motherfucker, you getting paid enough to me, nigga? Shit.
Right, exactly.
What the fuck? You know how many niggas can use the goddamn millions you made for that non-event? And Jermell Charlo, like, you've been talking shit about Canelo this whole time. Even Canelo was like, yo, what the fuck is these niggas doing? Like, why they so miss me with that shit, man? Sell the goddamn fight. Enough of this shit. Next fight, nigga.
Yeah, like and the next fight though, and I get it, it's in Australia, but shit, it was just like late as fuck too, because like the time it was we at what 10 or 10:30 or whatever the fuck, and it was airing some other fight that wasn't supposed to be on the main card. Of course, I'm talking about the Tim Tszyu, Brian Mendoza card, and I'm just like, because them niggas didn't even fight until like it was like probably past 12:30 or some shit like.
Dude, that fight wasn't over until like after way after 1. Yeah, bro. Like I was dozing off, and honestly, like I'm kind of through with these goddamn Australian cards. Y'all never put together any quality card down under. Like I don't think I've seen a quality Australian card since goddamn. Costa Zoo or Robbie Peden or some shit like you had to go years back.
Because I mean, they I know they only supposed to the co-main, but goddamn, they were showing some trash ass fight in the 4th round that started. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, like oh my god, like that shit was annoying me. Like nigga, y'all got your little kangaroo pogs and shit. Like, but that ain't enough.
Yeah, you might as well let the talking heads talk and show reruns. air of Zoo knocking.
They don't even do that fucking right. Remember the goddamn last Zoo fight? They instead of showing fucking previews and clips of goddamn Inoue, his opponent, they showing Ippo. What the fuck? Like nigga, like I don't know, man. Just if y'all niggas they gonna go to the main event when they walk into the ring, like I don't want. I probably won't stay up for that motherfucker no more. Like y'all had it. Like I'm over it. Like. Just,
I mean, the co-main was entertaining for what it was, though. The only disappointment was Sam Goodman not getting Miguel Flores out of there, because I thought he was going to get him out of there when he dropped him like the 9th round. Like, bro landed like a mean combination to drop him, and he couldn't finish him off. Pause. So it's just like I had to put it in there, son. This is 2023, bro. You know what I'm saying? So. But I mean, Sam Goldman is gonna be a good addition to the super bantamweight division. Like, bro was punishing Flores with that jab, like really punching and land some nice 1-2s and shit like that. But I was like, God damn, and the body shots too. Both Flores and him were landing some ridiculous body shots. But I was thinking to myself, damn, Flores should have been put out of there though. But I guess sometimes you can't. I mean, sometimes you just can't get him out of there. So. I mean, it went to full 12 rounds. Goodman won that shit loud.
Yeah, every co-main before a fucking Zoo fight go 12.
Wasn't that a featherweight? You said super bantamweight. I'm like, wasn't that a featherweight?
It was No, it was 122. I think that's pretty much.
No, I thought it was 126. I thought that was a 126 fight.
I mean, they probably did that whole fucking. You can weigh like a pound or two over that bullshit. Like,
yeah. But I mean, I know Goodwin beat Aleem at 122, so I know.
So them cats is super bantams to me.
I mean, I watch some of that.
No, hold on. Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now. It was a featherweight bout. It was at 126.
That's weird.
I mean, either way. I mean, I wasn't mad at the fight, but I think the only thing I was just mad because it was like 11:30 or midnight or some shit like that fight was going on. I was just like, that wasn't the type of fight I wanted to see.
That shit dragged. Like honestly, it ruined the vibe.
I expected Goodman to get a KO because that dude Flores got stopped by two. I'm gonna say bums, but two like jobbers. He got stopped by two jobbers. I was like, come on, man. Like,
did he get stopped by LSC too? So like,
yeah, he got stopped by LSC and two jobbers. Yeah, LSC and two jobbers. So I was like, come on,
so Flores been around for so long. Like, if you go into war with this dude, it's just
I mean, he fought well, but watching him, like, okay, in a way, is gonna spark him in like 5. You know what I mean? I was watching that fight. I was like,
yeah, of course, yeah,
easily.
Bad. But then afterwards, once we got to the main event, I gotta say though. The Australians know how to do a ring entrance though, because both of them came into some good shit though. Like
they did. They did.
Like they went all out and shit like that.
It was on that west side.
Yeah. and I gotta say now, like I said, this is why I always say Charlo's probably fucked up by not taking the Tim fight when he should have took it, because I think Tim Tszyu is maturing into a really dangerous fighter, like super dangerous. Like I mean, like in this fight, like you really honestly like because dude fights so much like his father. Like even the really deceptive power. Like dude is throwing punches that doesn't look like it has a lot of steam on it. But you see Mendoza's fucking head, and his head is like getting snapped back, like sweat is coming off there. Like
he hit Mendoza with like 3 uppercuts in a row, a triple uppercut.
Yeah.
I see some shades. I want to ask Shutter Pat. Do you guys? I know you guys are Triple G fans. Do you see any shades of some Triple G a little bit? I mean, I'm not saying he's Triple G, but I'm saying there's like the relentless smothering pressure fighter that kind of just.
I honestly don't really see the Triple G in dude.
I mean, I see a little bit. I see a little bit with that and his dad.
I barely saw Triple G in Costa Zoo, or vice versa. Like they're like pretty much their own fighters. I still think Golovkin is like more skilled than both of them. Actually,
no. Golovkin's more crisp and skilled, but I just see a lot of the come forward with the pressure.
I
honestly don't see
a little bit.
No, because I mean, because Triple G at least because Tim has actually gotten affected by someone actually punching. Like, I mean, the Gashaw fight pretty much.
Oh yeah.
He's not no Triple G.
He's chinny. Not chinny, but he'll get cracked eventually.
Yeah, I mean, Gashaw cracked him. He went down. So it was like I don't see that. Like that pretty much is I can never look at him like a Triple G type fighter, but doesn't mean
offense he don't really get it either.
Is just elements. I see that him, the certain guys have.
I don't see it at all. I don't see it in comparison.
Yeah. But I mean, I see more of Zoo fighting like his father though. Like he's starting to in terms of like it's like because like dude. I mean, dude is still an impressive pressure fighter. No question. Like dude was like it's like it seemed like Mendoza just Mendoza was just because once he tasted that power, he was kind of low key panicking. He was like, oh shit, like what am I gonna do? Like I gotta fight back. But every time he fought back, like Zoo was lighting him up like big time. Like honestly, most around that, I think where he landed those 3 uppercuts from, and it was like
7 or something.
Yeah, like because there was one round where Mendoza was getting ready to be taken up out of there, or at least going down. Like I thought that was going to happen.
Yeah, the 11th round. The 11th.
You got a zombie
11th
chin,
round.
bro. You got a crazy zombie chin, man.
Yeah. Mendoza has a chin and a half because I don't know what kept him up, but he was clearly getting affected by the shots. Like he was getting. Like, I mean, it wasn't like he was shaking them off. Like, he was just fighting harder. Like, every time he got rocked, he was just fighting harder. But it was clear that dude was getting...
He gonna get the opening. It's not like the Fundora fight where Fundora's a little leaky with the defense, so you could kind of put shots in there. But Zoo is more like the power is more unrelentless, and it's hard to find the little gaps in the defense with niggas like that.
I feel like by the 4th round, Tim found his rhythm, like his timing. I don't know, after the 4th, I don't say he downloaded the data, but kind of like by the 4th or 5th round, he seemed like he kind of found, figured it out.
Yeah, he kind of like it's like okay, the ball is the snowball is down the hill now. Like it's a full blown avalanche. Like like honestly, like if you're going against Zoo, I feel like you should try to push him back early and don't let him get that fast start. Like everybody kind of seems to like automatically let him come to them and kind of start fighting behind them. And I'm just looking at it like, man, go to this nigga.
Yeah, no, it was just because once Zoo got into his rhythm, Mendoza had nothing left. Like Mendoza just took an uncomfortable beating. It wasn't career threatening or career ending, but it was clear it was one of those beatings where you might want to give him a little bit of a 90 days
for a while.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen worse beatings, but it was an ass whooping.
But I will say this: I think Mendoza can hang with most anybody at 154, 160. I feel like he's tough and he can hang with most.
Yeah, of course. He's still like a top 6, 7 guy. Like,
I feel like he like him move up to 160, fight Elijah Garcia. That's a great fight. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like he can hang with.
Whoa, chill, bro.
Lubin. How about Lubin? Lubin versus how about Lubin? Who wins? Lubin or Mendoza? Who wins?
Lubin should win that. But it's like none of these niggas looked all that good, so I don't want to speak on these niggas like I'm good. As far as like, Mendoza need to stay at 154. Like Elijah Garcia or like shit. Elijah Garcia, I feel like a beat Zoo ass. Fuck that.
I don't know about all that yet, but
I mean,
he's at 160 and he does what Zoo does better actually.
His defense is leaky as fuck, though, man. I like Elijah, but his defense.
We don't know what Zoo will look like at 160, and Zoo is not the most slick guy. He's hittable too.
Yeah, it's just the thing is niggas will be trying to throw at him like they do at Elijah Garcia. Maybe it's the opponents, but these niggas Garcia be fighting. They be trying to take his head off. Like they literally,
hell yeah.
Like they be trying like shit. Because I wonder like with the niggas that Garcia beat, would Zoo run through them?
Yeah. We saw Zoo get dropped by Gaché. Imagine if Elijah hit him with that same right hand.
What I'm saying, like ever since that he got dropped in that first 30 seconds of that fight, he's been looking like cream of the crop at 154. I'm just saying he's been looking like
true, but he hasn't like he's fought good fighters, but it's kind of like the whole. It's almost like how niggas fight Canelo and then they don't know what it is to box anymore.
Right.
It's kind of like that effect where it's like yeah, you fighting good guys, but for some reason they give up when they fight you, and nobody's given up yet fighting Garcia. Whereas Zoo, I don't want to say niggas give up, but they just.
Well, I think he's breaking this guy's wills. I mean, you gotta give him some props though. I feel like he's.
I'm giving him the props because he's doing what he's supposed to do, but. I don't think these niggas is giving their best. I can only evaluate what they're doing toward him. So, but that considering that Zoo's still been looking good, he's improved. But remember, the most gunshot he improved after the most gunshot in the division fucking dropped him.
Oh yeah, good shit. Yeah.
So it's not like he got dropped by a killer. He got dropped by one of the damn, the killer that don't be talking to nobody at school and shit. He be in the corner like, and he be like, oh, that kid, yeah, the new guy.
The killer that could probably be a killer if he just got out of first gear half the time.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. Like, like Tony Harris, Tony Harrison, skilled, all of that, yada, had a career performance against Garcia. But then Zoo is like, nigga backed up, stayed on the ropes, wasn't trying to fight. Like, so that's how I was looking at it like that. Like, damn, like.
And then got ate up.
got ate up with them fucking uppercuts again. Like, the best series of uppercuts I've seen since Gotti Damgard, R.I.P. Gotti.
Yeah.
If y'all seen that fight, you'll know Gotti had like 17 uppercuts on the ropes.
Yeah. Oh man, I still remember. I mean, I remember that fight like it's yesterday too, because that's Gotti's last win.
And it was an entertaining fight too, because the dude kept cutting off the ring and he stayed in front of Gotti. Yeah. So it made Gotti have to throw more. And one time Gotti was just like, fuck it, like, God damn it.
Gotti had a broken hand too, and he was throwing, and he had to throw heat at that guy.
He did. I think he did. And motherfucker, you gonna maybe pull out the VHS for this fight?
He stopped him because dude looked like the fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like out there, like dude's face was all misshapen and shit. I still remember.
Yeah, he was a Derevyanchenko before the Golovkin fight happened.
Exactly.
One of them Toxic Avenger beatings. Like you're like, ooh.
That was a
broke the mop on your ass. Like that. Oh, shout out to Kang Song, what it do? Kang Song, salute. RGR, what it do? Chris Brand, what it do? Poor Grey Clown. I ain't gonna call the man a clown. That was just some clown shit. That's all,
Yeah.
Hey, someone like Jacob Pink is a fucking clown.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do clown shit consistently for me to call you a clown. Everybody got their clown moments, but you a clown 24/7, then yeah, nigga, fucking clown.
Right. Yeah, no, but I mean, and then, like I said, Program's just trying to sell his fight, and it is what it is. It's just, I just, personally, I don't agree with how he's doing, what he's saying, but it is what it is, I guess.
These niggas so used to not promoting their fight, like when it's time to, they don't know what to do. It's like, hey, you're a reporter looking guy. I see a camera phone. Hey, you know about Haney, right? The guy I'm fighting. He they got a loss taken off his record, right? Ask him about that shit. Like, no, bro, that's you. Yeah. Be my guest, nigga.
But we did have didn't we have a poll? We posted today for Tim Tszyu.
I seen it.
Yeah, who would you want to see Tszyu face next? Basically, it was either Bud or Charlo, and we had 21 votes so far, and 81% said Jermell Charlo, 19% said Bud Crawford. So I agree.
Damn, y'all whole ass niggas want to see Crawford fight anybody but fucking Boots. Jeez. God damn.
I mean, honestly, Charlo versus Tszyu is like, now that Tszyu has a belt that, if Charlo wants to become undisputed again, or if he's interested in doing that, that fight still has life. Like, I want to see, because now I feel it'll be more even. Like before, when they were talking about fighting before, obviously, I think most of us thought that Charlo would probably put his foot in Tszyu's ass. Now I don't think that. Like
it's
think
close. It's close, man. It's real close.
It's very close. Like if you want, I give it maybe a 55-45 for Charlo, but it's
close.
The rule of boxing: you're only as good as your last fight. Yeah, and somebody's last fight was fucking trash.
Throughout the last two fights, like I lean towards like 52-48 Tszyu, maybe. I don't know, but Mel, if Mel brings it, but I don't know. It just feels like.
I'm gonna just call this a 50-50 fight.
That's why I voted Bud, because I know. But then again, Charlo got the belt, so like that makes more sense. And it's been brewing longer.
All I know is because it depends, because if Charlo's hanging around 154, Like there's only so obviously because he right now he has 3 of the belts. Like now, I mean he's gonna have to start facing another era of 154 pounders. And this
He's done been in like 4 of them shits.
Yeah, I'm saying like dude has fought like so many different eras of 154 pounders. Like this shit is crazy. Like,
but I think Zoo is like really the last one.
He didn't lap the division. I mean, he pretty much was lapping the division. I have a feeling Mel might. I know y'all clown my 160 take, but I feel like Mel might go to 160. I don't know. I know he got belts on.
I mean, there's no until Maul fights, and I think Maul gonna be at 168. I guess it's cool now. I mean, but it'll feel like unfinished business if he don't fight Zoo. This ain't like a Carl Froch Calzaghe thing where Calzaghe already transcended, and Carl Froch was kind of getting to the cusp where you're like the fight. If the fight happens, I'll be happy. If it doesn't, it's cool. No, this Zoo and Mel, if both of them niggas gonna keep boxing, that has to happen. It's like Zoo's rise to prominence is too adjacent to damn Charlo's dominance. Exactly. So they have to fight. Like,
they have to fight.
Yeah, this ain't like a. I mean, because it's not a Carl Froch Calzaghe. It's not one of those. It's not even a It's not even a Boots Crawford type of thing.
Facts.
Like it would look worse. And I'm a nigga who want Crawford to fight Boots, but it would look worse if Mel doesn't fight Zoo and he goes at 160, whatever. Then it would.
Would you say it's a duck? If he dropped the belts and went to 160?
It depends. If he drops all the belts, I can't say it's a duck. But it depends on who is he fighting to not go back there.
Right, because right now, because of him taking for Canelo now, the orgs are going to be ordering all types of fights for him now. Because it's like, you want to be doing that. So we got some Mandos we need you to take care of there, bro. Like you gotta take some of these Mandos off. Yeah.
I would like to call shit a duck when someone's fighting a bigger, popular opponent, whatever. But after the fact, it's a little different. Unless you're gonna keep fighting killers, like unless you're gonna go to 160 fight Adamas, then I don't know if I could call that a duck. If he fight Janibek at 160, I'm not gonna call that a duck.
Yeah, it really does all depends. I mean, like I said, it wasn't really. I mean, to me, it wasn't cool for him to mislead his hand injury and be like, okay, I'm gonna sign this Canelo fight because
you can't knock him for taking the Canelo bag though. I mean, even
I just knock him for the performance. That's all.
Yeah. You can't knock him for taking that's gonna.
In hindsight, I wish if he was gonna fight like that, he shouldn't have took the motherfucker.
He probably got paid more than he'll get paid for like 3 or 4 more, like 2-3 fights. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, of course, and I mean he deserved it. It just we didn't deserve to watch that bullshit.
Yeah, right.
Because us boxing fans deserve better. I don't know how you influencer fans, you maybe Saturday is y'all cup of tea, but nah, nigga, we need fades.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, Crawford and Zoo happening. I mean, I can see that happening. If Mel's because I know right now the IBF already called Mel's Mando, so it's like, that's so most likely Mel will probably have to take that fight or be stripped of that belt as well. So I mean,
been a Mando for a bit, but he's like no offense to nobody. So it's like,
yeah, but at least Crawford. I mean, Crawford is there now. I say if Crawford wants a way to 154, I mean that there's a way because Tim Tszyu obviously will.
That's a big fight.
Yeah. If Crawford doesn't fight Spence or Boots, Zoo is like the next best.
That's the only option. I mean, really, that's the only option you can roll with, right?
The only way I would throw if Virgil Ortiz was already back to normal and beating people's ass, I would put his name up there. But Adam, I'm not. Yeah. I'll say Thurman name before Ortiz.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'll say Thurman. Yeah.
So these niggas got names. It's just you got to make the fights, but it just seemed like everybody's stuck on giving us one big fight a year. And
what would y'all give Crawford a chance against Zoo percentage wise? Since we did Charlo,
Crawford should beat Zoo. Like I mean,
that's my thing too.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Zoo won't be competitive, but Crawford should out because as long as it depends obviously if Crawford wants to go back and drop 3-4 rounds maybe against the likes of Zoo. I mean, You know,
I don't think you need to be dropping no damn 3-4 rounds of fucking Zoo. Like, I honestly, I kind of low key see Crawford Zoo maybe as a maybe 60-40 for Crawford, maybe 50-50. Like, I'm still not sold on that shit like that. Like, yeah, he handles Spence, but like Spence ain't gonna be Spence and Zoo is like two different animals. Zoo hit harder, more relentless, more physical.
Mm-hmm.
Punch variety is way better than Spence. So yeah, that's still a hard, good fight. So if niggas have Crawford ahead or the favorite, I think that's appropriate. It's cool, but I don't see him as no big favorite. Like that's one of those fights I just can't say he just wins blindly.
Yeah, I mean, 154 against a second best guy is a tall task for a guy coming from 135 originally. So
yeah,
it is a physical guy, like a guy like it would be the strongest person he's fought
easily.
Yeah. You're right.
But it's a big fight. I wonder if that fight happened because I know Zoo said he's done fighting in Australia for now, right? I wonder if that fight would be in Vegas, probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Vegas, dude. Like after you done said all that, look, bro, no more going to fucking Australia and subjecting Shuttleworth to these worthless cards y'all put on. I'm sorry, like I don't like to be. And you niggas on YouTube who's going to hear this shit on the fucking comments? Yes. Your country puts on trash ass undercards, nigga. Do something about it. God damn. Zoo is cool. Y'all fighters are cool, but y'all don't showcase some niggas like y'all supposed to. Like,
yeah, and I would say because I mean Australians are pretty much we mentioned before Australians are making a lot of inroads in boxing, so it's not like we're putting respect on their names.
Yeah, it's like for some reason like a lot of times when niggas realize like their entity or their country or their area is getting lit or they got the buzz, the momentum, they try to make the most of it and they start grabbing everybody like, okay, yo, put this nigga on here. You see taking them do it for DC. Niggas dragged up Lamont Peterson from out of nowhere.
Yeah, just like
that's what they do that. They say that we're gonna make events, this, that. Oh, Cali's popping, okay. But it's like Australia, for some reason, when y'all start popping and y'all get y'all guy, y'all niggas, y'all don't say like, okay, we gonna make this the biggest, craziest event, grab this nigga, we gonna have this fight. No, y'all just say, all right, yeah, so we gonna have foot soldiers, putties, what other doppelgangers, cannon fodder, like y'all just start coming up with the bullshit to throw together, and it's like.
Yeah, I do like the one thing I will say. I do like the Showtime setup of like the little studio they have. You know, if they had a guy in there, you know, like last time they had Jermell Charlo in there, it was pretty cool. Like the little setup with them in that little building.
Showtime, the only one holding it down for professionalism.
That could be the last time we see the Showtime. You know, you get the triple headers. That might be the last time we see a free Showtime. You know, not free, but a Showtime subscription card, maybe.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so it's but then what everyone said that like it's like all valid. Like you got to Australia. Yeah, if you want to put your best talent on there instead of just because I know in Australia that the Tim Tszyu shit was a pay-per-view, which was kind of crazy. So
oh wow, that was Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that was a pay-per-view for them. Like
that's y'all best effort for pay-per-view. Jeez.
But Australia getting the Australia cards. Yeah, they'll. I mean, maybe one day they'll improve, but right now it's only a few Australian fighters that are popping like that. Where individually they can carry their own fight, but I don't think there's not enough of y'all to make a card. Yeah, I mean,
so y'all invest in some good co-mains or something like, like enough. Let's just next.
So next weekend though, we got two fights on there. One is probably we'll probably determine who's gonna be a future welterweight player, and the other one is pretty much is what we're looking at. It could be some of it it's a showcase because one person's pretty much campaigned and auditioned for a retirement payday. Of course, I'm talking about one Jorge Linares, who for whatever reason had decided to be vocal lately. Like, I mean, dude has lost his last 3 fights, and dude is like, I can beat everyone in the world. Like, dude, all of a sudden he's talking English like he's been talking it like all his life, and he wants this fight, he wants that fight, and I'm just like, who the fuck put the battery in? I mean, it got to the point where even fucking Rolly Romero was clowning his ass. And how you gonna let Rolly?
He called out Rolly because Rolly got a belt, right? So it's an easy lick for most niggas.
Yeah, of course, yeah, no, but it's just like even Rolly was like, he's broke. Like even Rolly was like, this dude's broke, this, that, and the third. Like, it's like, and it's just like, why is? But it's funny because Linares never showed that type of like behavior before.
Like, you trying to make the most of that last payday. And Rolly ain't in no position to even be Rolly should be offended if a nigga like Linares think he could damn take his title. Like,
yeah, and rightfully so too. But
and
Linares,
that still might be a 50-50 fight. Rolly.
It's a weird dynamic with Rolly because I mean he is a 140 champ, even though he didn't really deserve it. He is. Yeah, he is the 140 WBA champ, legit.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, no.
You can have a belt and not be a champ, nigga. You could wear a belt and your pants is still sag, nigga. Like,
yeah, that nigga, that motherfucker is ducking his ass off, like a bullshit ass medical excuse, like he ain't injured. Like this motherfucker was running his mouth until O'Hara Davies and Golden Boy threatened to put the legal activities on him.
Well, he's running his mouth. His mouth ain't injured though. What was the real injury?
Yeah, like if he knows that he went radio silent, like ever since. O'Hara Davis is like, you got, start, made threats of lawsuit. Him and LB, like, they shut all that shit up. Like, nah, like, we're not on social media no more. Like, nah, we're not doing this. So, Jorge Linares, though, he's gonna be fighting one Jack Catterall, who Catterall's on the rise. Like, his star's on the rise. And truthfully, Eddie should be getting him a better opponent. Like, because Catterall is a world class opponent. He's world class through.
Yeah, because you're getting like this the second showcase fight in a row now.
It should have been hit. I mean, the Hitchens. I know he left. Yeah, it should have been hit like a Hitchens level nigga, right, or some shit.
Yeah, like so because if Catterall could arguably beat someone who's the number one guy in the division.
Oh, there ain't no arguably about it. The nigga was robbed.
Right. Yeah, then he should be able to. Then obviously, he can handle. A caliber of that, a fighter of that caliber, a higher caliber. So the Jorge Linares fight is one of those fights where, unfortunately, the Matchroom card it's a whole British card, and then you have that for the main event. So you pretty much know what time it is for this particular card. So, but then the funny thing is like there are people that actually think Linares could actually pull off the upset.
Oh my god,
who is this?
Who are these people?
Hold on, who is this outside his extended family?
Well, he does. I mean, Linares randomly speaks Japanese. Like he trains in Japan and shit. Like he speaks fluent Japanese.
What's that got to do with the price of tea in China?
That's what I'm saying. Like the punches ain't in subtitles, nigga. Like the fuck.
I mean, it's not like in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Like you do this, and he says a whole bunch of Japanese.
he slipped to the left. He's like da 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 da.
Yeah.
Like that ain't shit. What the fuck? Like that's like an Australian like promoter take right there.
Man, that man is getting gunned up and clapped quick. Like
he better. If Catterall goes the distance, then I might be done with him.
It's not going the distance.
He didn't stop that one dude Foley. You know what I'm saying? I know he's.
Man, dude, Foley was tough. He literally was beating the shit out of that guy.
He was. Like he absolutely positively was like.
I think he did try to stop him. Like he was throwing enough hard shots. He did drop him.
Linares is washed, and in a weight class he has no business being in.
He should have
again.
Yeah, this
is not lasting.
Again, this nigga said again. It's true.
I mean, it's true. Like didn't Cano body him?
Cano knocked him out in one round.
Yeah, but he kind of came back after that. I mean, he kind of like had the second, he had a little resurgence.
Yeah, he was good enough for who else? Haney, right?
Didn't Haney fight him after? Yeah,
Haney fought him afterwards. But like I said, obviously now I always said before the Haney fight. I mean, if there was one fight that was not a good look for Devin Haney, was the last 3 rounds of that fight because number one, usually everyone has been able to hurt Linares, and Haney did not hurt Linares. In fact, when Linares hurt him, Linares had him unstuck for the last 3 rounds,
He had him
which
on
was
jelly
not a
legs.
good.
He had him on
Had Linares been able to style on dude like it was the thing to do.
Haney's
and that
resume
wasn't
is a little
good work.
overstated. I mean, I know he's young and he's became undisputed, so he deserves his flowers. But the collection of names isn't honestly that great when you look at it.
I mean,
For Haney?
yeah, the collection of names. I mean, the Loma win. Yeah, Loma win's good, but I mean, other than that, like, come on.
the Cambosos.
I mean, Loma, Cambosis,
The Cambosis barely.
Linares, JoJo. Honestly, I used to complain about Haney's resume, but right now, just it's not bad.
For his age, it's pretty good, but it's not better than Tanks to me.
And he's about to put pro grades on his resume. So.
Yeah, and he's about to put pro grade on it. Yeah, scroll up, Shutter.
Once he gets program, then it's fully solidified. I don't know. I just think some of the.
What the bro?
Linares.
Hold on, you don't know. Wait. You said it's better than Tank resume?
I think Tank's collection of names is better. Sorry, going to
Who's Tank beating better than Loma?
Tank is better. No, but I think it's a better collection of names. And he has no disputed wins.
If you were saying the people Tank fought could beat Haney, then maybe you have a better argument. But as far as the names and stature, it's kind of.
What does that even mean? A collection of names.
I'm just saying. If we look at Haney's names, Gamboa's old. He couldn't knock him out. Tank got him out of there. Linares was old as fuck, and he did get knocked out by one.
Oh, so we're giving style points now. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on. See, you didn't say the style points earlier, though, nigga.
Well,
you gotta say that at the beginning.
And the Loma win was very disputed. I thought Haney won. I thought it could have won either way, but Haney won. But he don't have no muddle to win. Tank don't have no muddle to win. Tank was one other than maybe Pitbull. Tank has won all his fights clear as day. I'm just saying.
I mean, I get it. You make a good point, but you had to add style points to make it, though.
No, I'm saying niggas getting niggas out of there. They should be getting. I mean, Tank's getting these niggas out of there. Haney's,
nigga, I like style points. I'm not.
But Hank's winning. Haney's not a fraud. He's winning his fights clearly, but I'm just saying.
Except Loma fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. If you look at Tank. The LSC win is probably the best win accolade wise.
The Barrios wins Asian kind of pretty good. I mean, I think the Barrios.
But Barrios, look, Barrios ain't really you can't put him over Loma and JoJo.
If you want to go by style points, you got to take points away from Tank because he went life and death with Barrios. Here you go, Steve. Style points.
But that's the thing. I'm kind of sure, the niggas Devin Haney fought would all probably go life and death with Barrios too. So that's why I don't really. But he had to add style points. Style points is what make the Barrios win look better.
Yeah, he got him out of there. I'm just saying. I mean, it's comparable, but people say, "Oh, Haney definitely got a better resume." I'm like, hold on a minute.
I don't think it's definitely. It might be slightly, but after Prograde fight, he definitely gonna have a better resume.
Yeah, I think it's programmed.
No, he definitely has a better resume. To me, ain't no buts about it. And then once the Prograde fight, that just furthers the gap.
It's argument worthy, but I think Devin Haney slightly has a better resume than Tank. Even though I thought he lost to Loma, but it was a close. It could go either way type of fight. So I don't really hold it against him. So with that said. Lomachenko, JoJo, Linares, Cambosis. The JoJo and Lomachenko names is they high for me. So
right.
Tank just got Barrios and LSC.
He doesn't have the Barrios to me. But most people already.
And Barrios is a half a point.
The Pedraza win was good at the time. I think.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, Pedraza and LSC. Barrios is a half a point only because. It's just a style because I don't think a lot of niggas at lightweight would be just beating Mario's ass like that. Yeah. So that's where he gets that's where Tank gets respect on that fight. But that's where it kind of you gotta chill. So yeah, I could agree with King P. Haney definitely kind of edges him out on that resume.
Haney's younger, so I mean I'm just saying it's comparable as well. Because they always compare. Yeah. Haney and Shakur and Tank are always gonna get compared. So sorry, that's one.
Yeah, they all of them will, but Haney, I feel is the only one who's really trying to move in the moving for the betterment of the sport. Like he's taking all the fights that you want to see, and he's just making them happen. Where everybody else is kind of dicking around, trying to see what they could get out of shit, and Haney the only one who's calling out niggas and making fights. So yeah, like he's being the example motherfuckers want.
Yeah, that's true. He's doing it the right way.
And he don't even have a juice like that, and he's making and he's fucking making the fights happen. Where these other niggas is like Shakur, like he could have made the Frank Martin fight.
Shakur could have, yeah.
He could have made that shit. And then fucking with Tank, like I get it, like you're the cash cow, yada yada yada, but now I just want to see like, yo, what's your next move, bro?
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, obviously, because I've been critical of Tank about his moves.
Oh, we know, but now it's like when it gets to the point, a nigga like me get critical, then it's time.
We'll find out in January. He's coming back in January.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all niggas hold your horses.
On Amazon, maybe.
So meanwhile, in terms of like this, so I mean, I guess Catterall, I mean, could this be an unofficial audition? Because I mean, obviously, like as we mentioned before, Catterall should beat Norris's ass. Like,
we're gonna audition for what though? What fight is on the table after this?
Regis winner? That'd be a dope one. I mean, if he faces Haney Regis winner, that'd be cool.
That would be.
It seems realistic because we're not getting he's not going to get that super fight after this. So Catterall's a realistic option, both a matchroom type of shit.
I mean, Catterall is dangerous because I mean, and I think everyone knows that he's dangerous too.
Catterall one of the worst matchups for anybody at that 140, like
especially Linares. I mean, funny too, it's crazy because Linares is a 3-division champion, so I think he wants to get that 4th division belt. So it's like,
you want to know a nigga who got a better resume than Linares? Tank. Yeah. That's somebody y'all could damn be saying got a better resume than you know what I mean. Like
I've heard some crazy takes that Linares is like a borderline Hall of Famer. Have you ever heard that take?
Looking at the rankings, it almost seems like Catterall and Hitchens might be on a collision course.
I don't mind that either.
I can see that. That's a good fight.
What was the take you were saying, Pilot?
I've heard some crazy takes from like multiple people online, and people saying, "Oh, Linares is a borderline Hall of Famer."
He's not even close.
No.
I don't know. The only reason people are saying that because he's a 3-division champion.
But who'd he beat?
Yeah, we'll see. The niggas were saying the same thing about fucking Crawford a little while ago.
Yeah, but then Crawford went out.
And then Crawford had the undisputed. So it's like if you're a 2-division champ and then you get an undisputed 2, and then you give a 3 and you're a 3-division champ.
That's different.
You're a Hall of Famer right there. Yeah, like
Linares ain't that though.
But Linares, nah. Like but I mean, he doesn't have that one.
Aesthetically pleasing. He looks like a good boxer, right? But he's just kind of like even a little average mid.
He don't have the wins, bro. Like Broner is more Hall of Fame bound than Linares.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Because Broner at least has some decent names. Like Linares don't have a DeMarco win. He don't have a Paulie Malignaggi win. He don't have a fucking Khabib win. He don't have a fucking Ponce de Leon win.
I mean, technically he does. He has the Oscar Larios win and Jesus Chavez. He does have those wins. Especially the Larios. Yeah. He gave Larios a brain bleed. So Larios is not like a jobber, bro. Like,
dude, Oscar Larios is that dude. Like, but come on, bro. Like,
I mean, he gave him a brain bleed, bro.
At the end of his career, man, that nigga was like 100 years old, bro.
He still gave him a brain bleed, my nigga.
Nigga, really? We talking about old ass Linares that done been in all these wars?
That's more than the Khabib win. Really, like, you know.
Khabib won for a belt. Khabib got a Guzman win, nigga. Linares don't even have a Guzman win.
But so I mean, it was at the end of his career, but fucking.
Wait. So Guzman could be Larios is cool being end of career for him, but Guzman is like not end of career. Well, no, nigga ended his career.
Guzman was fat at 140, bro. That's not really. I mean, he just took his zero, but Guzman was going to lose at some point, my nigga. Like,
but he was Guzman's a better fighter than Linares and the motherfucker we was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, at his prime, but Guzman at 140 couldn't stop eating fucking hamburgers and shit. So he ate himself.
Wait, Khabib still get the credit? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because that was it. But Larios actually became a champion after Linares beat him. Guzman gained 50 pounds, my nigga. Like, what are we talking about? You know this.
I mean, I can't believe we hanging on a goddamn Oscar Larios win for this nigga. Like, at the end of the day, motherfucker ain't no Hall of Famer, bro.
Yeah, that's it. I don't agree. He's not. He isn't a Hall of Famer though. In terms of, I mean, like as we mentioned before, he should probably be taken out in probably less than 4 rounds. I mean, I know P. I know
one straight left should do it. Really,
P. I know you put a bet down for a 1 through 4.
I did not
correct?
put it yet, but I'm looking at 1 through 4. Might be the 4th round actually. Probably 3rd.
You know what? Let me actually say. I want to take a quick look at.
yeah, we gotta look at some of these, like. Cause...
All right, so pretty much
Linares, Catterall 1 through 4 is plus 800.
Okay.
Yeah, the money line showing me Linares is a plus 520 for overall the money line, and let's see, Catterall decision is plus 200. It should not go to this.
This is not going to decisions.
That's a horrible bet. Like, because even if you win, it's like what? Like y'all, they didn't even make that interesting. I could see if like if they would have put like plus 1200 or some shit. These niggas at 200, like, yeah, fight probably gonna be trash anyway if it go to like fuck that.
And then Catterall KO is minus 135. Draws plus 2000. Linares points decision is plus 1200, and Linares KOing him is plus 850.
Wow, the odds for this shit is horrible.
Yeah, they're all over the fucking place.
Yeah, like god damn.
But also too, but this is where at least the group round betting, because they have Jack Catterall to win in 1 through 3 is plus 1200. So that's definitely worth a bet.
Oh yeah. I might have to holler at y'all this weekend and fuck that. I think that's a good bet right there. Like I don't see this going past 3 rounds. Like,
and there's another one too. If Catterall wins in 1 and 2, it's plus 2000. And these are very capable. These are.
Oh shit! Hey, Pat. I'm gonna holler at you Friday. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. We making that happen. Yeah.
Like these, because I mean, if old Pablo Cesar Cano can actually KO him in 1, and it's not the first time this motherfucker's been KO'd in 1 or 2. He's been KO'd in 1 or 2 at least on 3 or 4 occasions. So
and KO late too as well, so it don't fucking matter.
Is this 12 rounder?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a 12 round.
Okay, just making sure.
12 seconder, nigga.
I mean,
I'll say
honestly,
7. Hopefully early, but I don't know. I just don't. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think Catterall will probably get him out of there in 1.
Damn, you say 1?
Dude, it's highly fucking possible, bro. Like,
he wants to make a statement, but I think Linares is capable enough. Even though he's washed, I think Linares would be capable enough to last a few rounds, like 4, somewhere between 4 and 7. I don't know.
Man, you ain't seen enough Linares ass whoopings, I guess.
This fight is not going 7 rounds.
Round 5.
Nigga, even 5 rounds is a damn stretch. Like,
I think
the 4th round is like, I think the stretchiest of stretches you can get, nigga.
If this goes 5 rounds,
with the KOs on here, you know what I mean?
If this fight goes 5 rounds, I'm gonna have to accuse Catterall of point shaving.
Yeah, I ain't gonna I gotta see this nigga survive some bombs to see this shit go 4 or 5 rounds. Like, I need to see the Miguel Cotto dance, the Zab dance, the who else be dancing? Like Corey Spinks. I need to see a nigga be wobbling and healing. I need to see some Algeri barrel rolls. Like, if this shit going them many rounds, cause ain't no way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. But what do you think? You think he's gonna get him out there in 1-2 LB?
Second round.
Okay. So NMP, what round do you think per se you think he'll get him out?
Third. I'll give him 3 rounds.
God damn.
So I mean, like I said, Linares has come to the end of this game. Like I said, honestly, if Linares didn't lose his last 3 fights, then maybe I would think he would get out there in 1. I think a little bit harder, but honestly, Catterall is prime. Like, Catterall is not fucking around. Like, Catterall is laying down some serious ass whoopings, and there's not. And like I said, there's nothing to make us believe that he can't get him out of there in 1. Since Linares has a history of getting him out of there early, getting taken out there early. So
yeah, this might be the one where like there's nothing guaranteed in life, but I think this is the one fight if you want to put some bread on. I'm not saying put your life savings or
yeah,
don't let no goons come to your house. You owe niggas. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta. But if this is the one where if you say, you know what, you know how I play $10 in scratch offs every week or $10 worth of lotto, just divert those funds to something else. That's it. Don't break the bank, nigga.
Put your weekly weed purchasing on it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Put a dime on it. Put 5 on it, nigga. I got 5 on it.
Yeah.
I mean something.
I mean,
shit, one of them $1 better get you something.
Now, I mean, because pretty much right now, I mean, obviously, if Linares gets KO'd, like honestly, Linares shouldn't be fighting if he gets KO'd one more time, and Catterall is just doing what he needs to do. Now, if Linares wins,
you can make the argument that he don't need to be fighting now.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's really like it's like I mean,
lost the last 3 fights, niggas. Chill.
I mean, because I remember back in the day, like I remember HBO used to be on that dude's dick hard. Like
he's the next Oscar De La Hoya. Yes, I remember.
Like he's Sugar Ray Robinson, all like other shit like that.
They gave him De La Hoya's nickname.
Yeah, the gold. Yeah, or in actual Spanish, not like Golden Boy.
The Golden Boy. Like
he gave him Golden Boy, but was it Nino de Oro or some shit like that?
Yeah, because it's like it'd be blasphemy if we would have repeated it in English. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
We all know there's one Golden Boy, and it ain't Linares.
Yeah.
No matter how bad you wanted him to be, motherfucker was looking more talented than Oscar than De La Hoya.
Well, I don't know about all that.
At one point, though, but when you get knocked out,
I mean, you see, Pat said, at one point.
Aesthetically speaking, Linares does have he looks like the prototypical boxer, right?
But you gotta. I'm talking about Linares when he first got on the scene when HBO started praising it. I'm talking about because Linares looked good, bro. Like I get it, but it was still like. Okay, let's see if this nigga could take a punch. Let's see what he could do, and then
he loses his first belt in Japan, getting KO'd in 1 round. So it's like that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and then we kept giving him chances.
And I think recently the DeMarco fight was like an anniversary, 12 years. This nigga's been in the game for a long time. I
mean, ever since I saw him on the fucking Hopkins and Winky against Larios, because that was the fight because he gave Larios a brain bleed. So it's like
that was a good little scrap.
Literally yesterday was the
that was a hard pay-per-view, except for the main event. Like the whole card, the undercard was hard.
Yeah.
Like there was back-to-back brain bleeds. That shit was incredible, my nigga. Like that was an incredible pay-per-view.
Yeah, niggas used to get murked on these damn cards, bro. Like
exactly. Yeah, and until Hopkins and Winky shit came, and that shit brought down the whole pay-per-view because that shit was such an awful fight.
Yeah, that's god.
Yeah, no, but that was one of the pay-per-views I was like, yo, this is blood sport. Like that
memories.
That was a hard pay-per-view. For y'all ever want to go back to that's a hard pay-per-view to watch. Undercard, that shit was just nothing but
we might have to do some forgotten pay-per-view fades.
Yeah, seriously, yeah,
because some of the best fades are the second or third fight on one of those damn old school pay-per-view cards.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything that had Michael Casitas on those, back then, that was an automatic, that's an automatic fade, So
or Johnny Gonzalez or what's my nigga name? Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy. Yeah.
Yeah, Israel Vasquez.
Yeah, hard fights, yo. But I mean, now obviously we hope that Linares doesn't get hurt too much. But I mean, dude is 38, so it's it's time for him to be put out the pasture, at this time. And
damn, you want to Old Yeller that dude?
Take him out like Old Yeller for real, bro.
Yeah, and then hopefully it goes up in 1 or 2, and then we can put money on it, and we can all cash in on that bet.
Yeah, I gotta write a note because I don't want to forget that shit.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I put in a bet Friday night or some shit like that.
Yeah, yo, call me even before you do that shit.
Word up,
yeah.
But we do have, and there's another fight there, and this other fight could probably determine what the future of the welterweight division is going to be like.
Hold on, wait. What was Pilot's
5
prediction? 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. God damn, nigga, 5.
Yeah, no. I mean,
I just had to make sure.
I mean, Pilot believes. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad thing, but it's just
I just think like we're optimistic when it comes to KOs on here. Sometimes I feel like a lot of times it don't happen like that. I mean,
But the thing is, though,
I mean, we are, but I mean,
KO'd early too many times in his career,
Yeah, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you kind of just know. Like, there's been some fights this year that you knew a KO was gonna happen. What's the shit this nigga? There's one Pat had.
The Cusimano fight.
Cusimano fight was one where you knew we all knew that was gonna be a KO. Like, we kind of just knew. Another one, the Warrington fight, niggas knew that was gonna be a KO. Now there was doubts up to it, for you.
The first Wood Laura fight. I felt like.
First Wood Laura fight was a fight that we knew a KO was gonna happen. There's a few others. Harrison Zoo is another fight. You knew a KO was gonna happen.
What did we do for the Wilder Helenians? Because that was the first round. So we picked early. We all picked pretty early, right? For the Wilder Helenians.
I think so. Yeah.
So even for the Joshua one, ain't it? That was an early.
But that one we were all.
Yeah, that was a late replacement one. But then it's
early on the Joshua Helenius, and it was kind of a little later than we expected. So.
Nigga went 7 fucking rounds. But Helenius is a better matchup for Joshua than Linares should be for Catterall.
Should be, yeah. If Catterall goes distance, that's an L for him. Like if it goes 12.
Oh my god, that's an L.
It would be a major L because the rest of the card is super trash.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to see all that.
Yeah, but like I said though, at least Golden Boy has the card later on that night with a fight that will probably see who's going to be leading the welterweights in the soon to be post Crawford Spence era. We got Alexis Rocha and Giovanni Santillan, which is a good solid B-level heavyweight welterweight fight. Like I said, heavyweight. Rocha only has that one loss to Speedy Ellis. So it's like, and then Santillan amazingly still has a 0, even though he should have lost to Antonio DeMarco. He should have absolutely possibly lost.
Yeah, we keep hearing that name tonight.
Yeah,
been like, cause he's a welter on Top Rank, and Top Rank got no welter. This nigga been like a fucking high level prospender for a long ass time.
Facts.
He's been long. Like, come on,
because the DeMarco fight seemed like it was like 2-3 years ago. Like,
it was 3 years ago. Yeah, so
forgotten time.
Yeah, and that was his biggest step up fight. And like I said, he arguably lost that shit.
I don't even want to say arguably no more for some of these robberies. That nigga lost. Arguably is one of those Haney Lomachenko fights, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, no, I mean clearly DeMarco should have took that dude 0 because DeMarco looked like the best he had looked in years. And
yeah, DeMarco was looking so good. If he would have fought Broner again, we'd be like,
yeah, now, right? Yeah.
Damn.
The thing is, Rocha ain't fought a lot of bodies since he lost to Rashidi Ellis, so it's like he's fighting like dudes from 135, and
So Cobb ain't a live body.
Yeah, but Cobb was a late replacement, right?
He was. I thought he was a regular.
Cobb was
a late replacement for that. But
damn, fact check that shit, nigga.
I'm pretty sure he was a late. I forgot who he replaced, but I think he was a late replacement for that.
Damn. It sounds because when you say that, I'm thinking about Ortiz and all the replacements and shit he had. So maybe it's true. Like,
because Cobb was like, I'm ready for this fight. I remember hearing that excuse that he was late, but I forgot who he was replacing for though. Was it McKinson? I don't remember, man.
It might have been. I thought McKinson was supposed to fight Ortiz at some point, but because I know McKinson fought somebody else after the Ortiz shit happened, and he eventually fought.
Yeah, because he pitched a shutout in a boring ass fight.
Hell yeah!
I think that was against Alex Martin. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that shit was boring as fuck. It really was a boring fight.
Boring actually. Gotta be honest, talking about that motherfucker. See.
But I mean, it's a solid. It's a really solid fight because Alexis is the number 1 contender for the WBO for Crawford. For Crawford. Now, obviously, it'll be a chance in hell that Crawford actually fights him. Like he's not going to. Like I doubt it unless Oscar probably offers him a lot of bread for it, like to bring him to fight him to fight him on. And of course, Crawford could have fought Santillan at any different time, but who took Santillan like seriously?
Santillan didn't.
Yeah, these fights ain't no Bud-worthy fights for his level in the career, and honestly, a lot of these niggas ain't really making themselves household names enough. Like they gotta. That's where the whole influencer shit coming, because them influencers, them niggas let you know that they a fucking influencer boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Like these niggas, you go to their TikToks, their pages, this, that. They niggas that had a record and everything.
Right.
The boxers got to be on that shit.
Right.
Because that's the only way you're gonna make regular contender niggas be decent ops for the superstars.
Mm-hmm.
Like it ain't like it used to be. Like when De La Hoya take a campus fight or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like these niggas ain't, and remember, and these niggas ain't fighting as often. So
I mean, Roca,
you're not gonna get it like that.
Roca's been fighting. I don't know. He's been fighting like this African named George Ashley, just some bum ass niggas, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, come on.
But at least he's busy, which is
At least he's staying active. I mean,
yeah,
he's staying active. Yeah, I can't even.
I'll give him that, but
But I mean, he's fighting. I feel like if Tio wanted to activate his WBO clause, Tio at his best could move up and beat Roca. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest.
You probably can. Like it's not like
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, because he's WBO. He tried to do the super champ shit. He can move up, and eventually and fight Roca for that belt. If Roca gets the freebie, if Bud drops the belts.
Yeah,
I don't know yet. Like I can't say that yet with Teofimo. Like the Josh Taylor fight, yeah. Like it's impressive he won.
Tio's more talented than Roca though.
Tio's more talented than the Comboses. What the fuck?
True. That's what I'm saying. Tio's not fully focused on laser in all the time.
And Roca's better than Comboses.
Yeah, and he's a welterweight. Yeah, he's a true welterweight.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Tio. He's only had one good performance since the damn Lomachenko fight. So I don't know. Like if I could just jump out the window and say he could beat Roca, especially when there's niggas at 140 already. That I don't know if Teofimo beats.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't know if that nigga beats no fucking Turbo. I mean, Angry Fist.
There's a few guys. I mean, like Matthias would give him a hell. There's a lot of niggas that
Yeah, Matthias. So I think even Brandon Lee will give Tio a good fight before he loses or some shit.
So I'm taking a look at the bets now on FanDuel. So Santillan is plus 430 underdog. Roca is a minus 700 favorite. For Roca to win by decision, he's minus 162. For him to win by KO is plus 310. For draw is plus 1280. For Santillan to win by decision is plus 680. And for Santillan to win by KO is plus 920. That's like, and Santillan. No, I mean the KO thing. I'm not saying that Roca has a glass jaw or whatever, but Santillan does have a high work rate, and he does throw, and he does pretty damn much. So I mean, that would, if you want to throw like a minor bet on that shit, I would. Like I wouldn't make it like my primary bet, but I would.
It's not the Linares bet, but it's decent bet.
Right. What do you think about this fight? Because I know you probably already put down. Oh no, you got to put down a bet on this shit already.
I think it's probably going to be a decision. I think Rocha should win this one. He's got the youth. He's more talented. Santillan is there to be hit, but he's got a chin. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to take a stab at the KO, but I think it's going to be a decision. So,
word. Pilot, what about you?
I think Roca's going to win. And I'm 100% Roca's going to win, but I just don't. I'm trying. Let me think. I'll say around 10 KO.
Oh, you're calling for the KO.
I'm being ambitious.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you're saying like he's getting put out there on one. Of course, if that actually did happen, that would be fucking amazing.
After telling us we was damn hyping up for the KOs too much.
I just don't get telling you.
Hey,
LB, what about you, bro?
I was gonna say a fucking the 10th round, but I could also see a decision. But honestly, I think this is gonna be just one of those golden boy 10 round. What? It's 12 round or 10 rounds?
It is
It's 12
rounds.
rounds. Well, it's because it's an eliminator, so it should be 12 rounds.
Yeah, they got
So,
Jojo Diaz in this.
and we saw with the last eliminator, we saw the last eliminator was 10 rounds. So
No, this one is 12. This one right now is 12. Still 12.
Oh, so I think this is gonna be one of those good 12-round scraps from Golden Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Roca might drop him, might hurt him, but I think the work rate, Centillion, and the momentum, he's tough. He'll be the difference. They're looking at like maybe a 117, 111 on 2 cards and a 116, 112 on 1.
That was oddly specific, but I can also see that. And honestly, I can see it that way too. I mean, I do see, like Santana is there to get hit. I think Roca will will light him up like pretty damn good. But Santana will probably take that shit. I mean, the only thing obviously I can see if Roca gets tired, which I don't think he got tired even in the Speedy fight either. So, but I honestly think he'll put hands on it because I always think Santana was overrated, but he is entertaining to watch. He's very overrated, but he is he is
Maybe he'll raise his game. Maybe he's one of those guys that fight his competition. We'll see.
Yeah, because he's not over his head.
He's not like terrible.
This is a winnable fight for him.
And
he's not the favorite to me.
I mean, Roca's not unbeatable, and Centillion's not terrible, so it's like
Right, yeah.
So they'll meet at a level somehow, and
also it's crazy. I see Jojo Diaz is fighting. This is the third time Joseph Diaz is fighting since March. That's kind of crazy. He's actually on this card.
Yeah, because Golden Boy needs someone because JoJo right now functions as someone because JoJo can be put in with a big name and give them a hard fight.
They'll probably feed him Floyd Schofield in a bit.
He's a cleanup man, that Golden Boy. Like
but that's crazy. He's fought 3 times in 7 months. That's kind of
he needs to because when he does a fight, he gets into trouble. He needs to fight.
Yeah. Honestly, keep this nigga on the Lee Wood schedule. Like 3 times a year.
Yeah, like I said, Jojo Diaz. We all respect Jojo. Jojo is tough. He's a tough guy.
Yeah.
Like tough fighters have hard fights with him. Like he's not. Like Haney.
Zepeda's the only dude who really could say he wiped his ass with dude.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
But other than that, everyone's had a problem. Like they had to earn it.
They had to earn that win. Like Gary Russell, Devin Haney, they had to earn. I was there for the Haney fight. Like they had to earn those wins. Yeah, because Haney because Jojo Diaz was just so tough. So it's good. And Bundora's sister is also gonna be fighting on there too as well on the undercard. So it's like Golden Boy Golden Boy does put together like decent like the card like they're like 90% of the time they are very watchable. Like you watch them shits and like god damn like
this year I can't even see it's accidental anymore. I mean their cards have been having back to
Golden Boy's never been accidental with it really.
But,
like
there was a couple. There's like the past year or two. It kind of was like
a few, but it was PBC with more so the accident card. Golden Boy, that's their kind of niche where they know how to make a card full of nameless niggas and you'll be entertained watching every fucking fight on that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one else got like honestly, like fucking somebody gonna hear this and run with it, but maybe them niggas need to be kind of be the overhead of the influencer fucking cards or some shit like.
And
the brain behind their cards might be needed for the influencer shit to kind of match up and make more entertaining. Because I'll be honest with you, like the influencer shit need to fall somewhere in between the Jake Paul, Nate Diaz, and Tough Man competition on FX.
Right.
It need to fall in the entertainment. It needs to fall somewhere in between there to really hit. Mm-hmm. And I think Golden Boy, they be on to something the way they match up and like they on it more so than I think anybody else when it comes to the undercards or lower lesser name guys. Like PBC is good too sometimes, but Golden Boy just more on it consistently.
Yeah, I think Golden Boy because they do match up their prospects a little bit tough and early too. It's like they don't babysit them. And I was saying, and I said it before too. when most of the PBC fighters that were on Golden Boy, when they were fighting on Golden Boy, they were match tough. Like there was a night and day between the ones that how they moved when Oscar was the promoter, and how they move now with TGB being their quote unquote promoter. So it's like, I mean, there's a difference. Like Oscar knows how to make a card. Like in this matchmaking, they do. Like that, and you know for a fact, because even as they've lost a lot of their marquee names, they could still put out a very watchable card. You know. And now,
that's the thing. Like that's what the other guys don't know how to do.
Right. Yeah. PBC struggles with this a little. It struggles. It's very on enough. Not. It is on when they need to, but like when the cards don't hit, they really don't hit. So it's like, and Top Rank has a lot of marathon cards, so it's like they have,
Jobber Festival cards. So it like Golden Boy knows how to put those lesser name fights together better. Like
right.
Like they're at the top with that shit,
and especially with Santana, because Santana, because as mentioned before, Top Rank and Golden Boy have a good relationship because Oscar, obviously before the whole issue with their fights went down, Oscar always wanted to work with Bob, even as he separated from Bob, and Bob was like, I'll still fuck with Oscar with this. So it's like they always had a good relationship. So it was probably nothing to send Santana in there to like, okay, like bro, like we need a reason to keep you on this roster. So go and beat Alexis Rocha and then and come back here so we can try to finagle a welterweight title fight or some shit.
Yeah, conversation probably went like that too.
Yeah, it did. I'm pretty sure of it. And Bob probably threatened him like, you gotta look good, else you might get them papers.
He got that Ajagba talking too.
Yeah.
I've been hearing like a lot of these, like platforms at the end of the year are going to be cutting the loose, the fat.
Honestly, all promoters need to do that. Like, I mean, if the fighters aren't producing, like you either like you gotta make them jobbers or you gotta cut them loose. Like, and although Top Rank has been doing that. Top Rank has let so many fighters go. Like,
Yeah, they do.
Top Rank do that shit, but they don't have to. Like,
they don't have to. The Elvis one still is a little fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, the Elvis one was a little fucked up.
Yeah, people leaving PBC is a lot rare because usually when they do, they come out of nowhere. Like it's just like Xavier Martinez, like he left PBC and he's been losing ever since. On
PBC fighters, once they lose their zero, then they're kind of just halfway retired.
Right.
God damn. Quillen.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, basically, I mean, it should be. I mean, outside. I mean, at least the evening card for Golden Boy, it should be a decent card to watch. And then, obviously, if you don't want to sit through the English card, just wait for Linares. And Lars and Catterall, and see if Catterall will, we'll be watching this to make sure that maybe Catterall makes good on our bets that we'll be making.
Yeah, we'll be watching to see which one of us get rich or all of us get rich. So yeah,
get a little pocket change in that,
right?
But I got to see Deontay Jones because I see you in the fucking comments, bro. So I got to make sure I mention this shit before I get.
Honestly, I thought you was gonna duck the nigga. Really, like
no,
I was about
it wasn't,
to say,
bro.
like, damn,
it wasn't like this. Listen, nigga. Like just because the Cowboys,
Hold on, wait. I mean, that's kind of rude to start it off like that. He did say, "What's up, gangs?" I mean, damn, like. You just start going at the nigga like, hold on. All right, Deontay Jones, what's up, man? Yeah, we doing well, man. Salutations, nigga.
No. This nigga just said, "Hey, KP, great dub this Sunday. Y'all beat them weak niggas very well." Now, fuck you. Like, ain't no beat, nigga. Nigga, we 5-1, motherfuckers. You niggas is 4-2. You niggas is all your team is pussy. Your quarterback's pussy, nigga. Your secondary's pussy. Your coach pussy, nigga. Every one of them niggas is pussy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit, nigga. Eagles.
Salute Deontay. It was a great win. I'm happy.
It was a great game. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that while we were doing this.
Yeah, I heard it was a great game. Yeah. Niggas made touchdowns.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate in the year of our Lord 2023. That the Jets finally turned the trick. That was one of them old timey records that were supposed to stand until the end of time. But
yeah, that was never gonna happen. There was always a winner. There's a first time for everything.
Yeah, it took 50 years, nigga. Like that's how long it took. So I mean, it was
couldn't have lost to a better team.
Yeah, and the fun thing is too is because I was talking to my homegirl, and because her boyfriend too is an Eagles fan, I didn't know that. So he was saying me because you was telling me he's like, yeah, he was pissed. He was like walking around the house like cursing and saying like he can't believe that the Jets beat them and yeah, he's basically how I was because I was steaming mad, after that game. Like I was heated. Like two of the chicks that were talking to me were like, "It's okay, Pat," and I'm just like, I didn't answer them. I left them on red, nigga. I couldn't I was steaming mad.
This whole ass nigga.
On my Facebook, I got lit up on my Facebook about that shit too, because I'm on I'm in a football group there. It has like 500 like people.
Because you be running your mouth. That's why, nigga. So
yeah, nigga, of course not. Because Eagles is number one.
When them fucking pigeons take that L, niggas be jumping right in there like, oh, hold on.
Jalen's my guy, but he got 7 touchdowns, 7 picks this year so far. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, because the OC, man.
The OC's gone, right? It's a new OC, right?
OC, man. I don't know what this nigga's doing, bro. Like
it's a new OC, right? Because the other OC left.
Yeah, because he left. The Jets are 29th in run defense, and what when we ran the ball like 12 times. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
The Jets are a really good defense. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the defense saved it because without the defense, the Jets probably would have had a field day with us, and that's the shit that makes me irritated. Like they won by 7 or 6, I forget.
With our two best corners out, we had
Gardner was out and all them shits. Like,
oh god damn, y'all niggas really is sorry then. Y'all lost like that.
Yeah, and because of that, the OC is like, let's have Jalen throw it because she wanted to take advantage of the weak secondary. But instead, the defense fucking came to picked them off 3 times and caused all types of interruptions and shit. Like,
yeah, Jalen didn't look like himself. That was weird.
Yeah, it sounded like the bodega was lit this weekend. Fuck that shit.
But damn that the Cowboys, like, you can't be talking like you niggas got annihilated by the Niners on national TV and lost to the Cardinals. So let's not talk about who's lost to who. The Cardinals is ass, bro. So it's like, let's not. And I saw that shit. Like, the Cardinals whooped y'all asses. So let's not talk about like y'all gonna lose again soon. Like, never mind that. Y'all niggas is clowns anyways. Like, you niggas ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, I mean, I always love a Cowboys fan. Like, they always think they're big shit, and they start dropping games. Like, they already started.
Yeah, because I saw a couple of Cowboys fans talking shit today. I mean, yesterday after they lost. But you got pillaged last week. Like, how you talking shit?
Yeah, exactly.
You lost to the team, but then you see y'all lost, but y'all got.
Like I said, that's how it is with the NFC East, man. Like, everyone knows the Eagles are the crown jewel of the NFC East, and you have the Cowboys, and you have the Giants, and you have the Skins. They be trying. They always come up short. You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially them fucking Cowboys, niggas. This ain't the '90s no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jera can't do shit. Like, he's your GM. And that's the whole reason why you motherfuckers don't win. You see Jimmy Johnson, he was up in the stands and shit like that. That was the reason why you motherfuckers won them damn Super Bowls in the 90s. Now you see him, he's chilling, like that. And that's why Cowboys are just bums. And they're gonna suffer more losses than the semester. They're not like this season. They are going to be, they'll get to the playoffs, but they'll be bounced out by the divisionals. They ain't going to no conference game or whatever like that. Fuck a Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Eagles, we still tied with the best records in the league, with 3 other teams, I think. Fucking Lions, fucking Niners, and Niners, Lions. I forgot about who's the other team. Oh, yeah, Chiefs. Yeah, fucking Chiefs. Yeah, so like I said, though, Eagles will rise to the top eventually. I just gotta pray that we're not gonna get annihilated Sunday night against the Dolphins.
Dolphins is sorry, that's not NFL football podcast, but
we got. Hopefully, we can make Tua, throw them gang signs again. That's what we're gonna do. Dolphins
dropping Madden numbers on niggas these days.
Yeah, I know they dropped 70. I know.
Mean, realistically, Pat, just think about it. They weren't going to go 16-0, so
exactly.
We're going to lose 1 game, so there you go. Now you can run the table from here on out.
Well, the table. Well, see, I would have taken losing the Dolphins better than losing to the Jets. The Jets is one of those things. No Eagles fan is ever going to not be miffed about losing to the Jets.
Yes, but this is what I call the proverbial trap game. This was the game that you lost, that you weren't supposed to lose. Now you can take out your revenge on teams that are better. And there you go.
Well, we got. I hope, like I said, because Tua, like I'm tired of all this Dolphins talk. You know, Miami needs to take some L's now. You know, it's Miami Center. So hopefully I'm not gonna go to bed next Sunday pissed. But fuck y'all Cowboys niggas, yo. Like I said, don't ever come here and mention no damn Cowboys to me. Like, you know, you might be like you might be like Brother Rome and not talk no football to me because you know I can't have no listeners team talking to me. Kingpin can talk some shit to me because his team beat my team because they wanted it more. But I ain't trying to hear nothing about no damn Cowboys. Yeah, y'all turn is coming up soon enough. I'm pretty sure we face y'all next month.
This nigga like, and I'm gonna get my brother. Like, that's how you sound, nigga. Chill.
Yeah, I'm not getting nobody. Like we're gonna like.
Nah, the way you sound like y'all niggas gonna lose. Like y'all sound like the niggas that be like, y'all get 7-up skunked at the pickup game and get thrown off the court, and y'all start dick riding the team that's next who got downs. They be like, that's why they're gonna beat y'all. Like, nigga.
No. The Eagles are gonna beat the Cowboys. Fuck what the other teams do to the Cowboys. Nigga, the Eagles are gonna beat the Cowboys.
Oh, you scheduled to play them again?
No,
to play them.
Yeah, we face the Cowboys.
Yeah, they gotta play them. They play them twice a year. They're in the same division.
Oh, okay, yeah. Word.
So we face them we face them like in somewhere in November. I think that's a Sunday night game. So I think afternoon or Sunday night game. So yeah, like that. Yeah, y'all trust me.
Oh, man, they're gonna be bars on that after that game. Jeez. Oof.
Exactly. So yeah, I had to get that because I don't think I didn't see that smart ass comment. You know?
That shit. And I think he didn't say nothing else. He got there and just chilled after that too.
Yeah, he knew this motherfucker sat there with a smirk on his face. Like,
that shit, he was like,
that was a shit stirring comment. He just sit there and then just ran out. Just dropped the bomb and ran out.
Yeah, he did. Like, you know, don't worry, Deontay. Like I said, no, twice, man. Trust me. You know, you're gonna hear some shit. Like, don't let this Cowboys lose, man. Yo, this football shit is for real. You know what I'm saying?
That
like,
shit. This nigga,
you know, I'm gonna put money on that ass whooping too. And what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make sure this is a parlay that I hit too.
Damn, you can't lose, and then that link go to Deontay Jones.
Nigga, fuck it, I can't stand the arrogance of these damn Cowboys fans. Always running their fuck box about some shit, nigga. 90s is over. Not, you know, like your niggas is bums. Y'all ain't ever gonna see a conference championship game in my lifespan. Niggas is too much of a bums. Like the 90s is over. You know what I'm saying? Emmitt Smith is chilling. You know what I'm saying? Troy Aikman is chilling.
He bringing up some old nigga names. I ain't hear these names in like.
Troy Aikman is chilling in the booth.
Yeah, exactly. Talking shit. Yeah,
acknowledging that Jay-Z is his doppelganger.
Looking like the white Jay-Z.
Exactly. You know, Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin is chilling when he's not off the shit. Like, you know, he's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so all them
Larry Allen is chilling. Like all the niggas is chilling now. You're like, your Cowboys.
Honestly, nigga, I think you about to go into the AZ song where he's like, Brooklyn's chilling, chilling. What more can I say? Like, nigga, he's like, Aikman's chilling, Irvin's chilling. Like, nigga, like, okay, they
I'm
chilling.
I said I had to get that Cowboy shit out of the way.
Yeah, see, Deontay Jones, like, yo, bro, like. You gotta stick around for the bars, nigga. You can't just say your comments and bounce. But I know we about to wrap it up. But I see Miss 702 in the building. What it do? Shuttleworth, I got beef with you. Damn, niggas be coming in here with beef with me all the time. Right. You said a couple lives back. Forget her face. Arms don't lie. I ran right to the gym.
Yeah.
Damn, who are we talking about?
We were probably talking about like the plastic surgery, you know, probably BBLs and people getting their stomachs done. But you can always tell if it was natural because all you have to do is just look at the arms, bro. Like, yeah, the arms tell the whole story.
Yeah, because your arm is gonna make the little move, like, but if your shit start flapping like a fucking pterodactyl, then nigga, you need to get your ass to the gym.
Be looking like fat bastard at the end of Austin Powers Gold. All that extra skin.
We ain't ask you to look like to be on some Xena warrior princess shit, but just
yeah, because the arm is
there's no Jordan Smith yourself if you can avoid it.
Yeah, like some push ups, some arms, that's what I'm saying. Like for women at the gym, I look at like, okay, like if you really go to the gym and you train, your arms got to have some type of shape. Legs got to be a little muscular. And I'll give you that. Like, if you got the flat tummy, the abs, the ass popping, whatever, shoulders, bra, like this, that's cool. That's extra shit. But if you go into the gym on a regular basis, your arms and legs got to be decent. Like, I mean, even for dudes, your legs should be on point, but, you know, dudes is different. We ain't looking at niggas' legs.
Right.
For women, women, we looking at your legs. So your legs got to look good. Like, you got to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they gotta look like, if you have a BBL, they can't look like no damn diaper or some shit like that. Like,
yeah, your quadriceps got to be quadding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like in your arms too, because look, you can't get no arm surgery, so so you can't sacrifice your arms, nigga. So it's just like, you got, like, if you can't do pull-ups or push-ups or anything like that, but you have like a Honey, I Shrunk the Stomach, you know, and,
oh god,
and then, you know, a balloon butt.
You said Honey, I Shrunk the Stomach.
Yeah.
Fuck. But personal trainers are professional assholes. I'm so sore.
They're supposed to be.
They supposed to be like, look, man, the trainer ain't supposed to be your fucking friend, yo. Like,
right.
Like, a lot of times they gotta motivate you and push you because, you know, we see, because honestly, real talk, like, I don't want to say, because there's some women out here, there's some real badasses, but a good amount of y'all, I almost want to say 35 to maybe 40%, maybe even 50%. Y'all go into the gym and just be bullshitting.
Facts.
And I mean, like, you know, that I didn't want to say all or majority. That's why I left it at 50 at the most, because depending on where you at. But yeah, if you look at your phone 17 times at the gym and you only in the gym for an hour and you're not playing music off your phone, then yeah, you probably bullshit. You know, if you one of these niggas who you go to every machine and just do 2 sets, you're probably bullshit. If you're doing easy sets too, you're just throwing them up, then yeah, you're probably bullshit. If you're one of these niggas who, when you're done with the machine, even if you did your sets and you worked out, and you sit on each machine 5 extra minutes, you fat fuck, you probably one of those niggas who ain't working out like that.
Facts.
Because y'all will do 3 machines and dude, I've been at the gym. I've seen them. Oh, word. Fuck it. I got it. Just not the other Saturday, nigga. I did the pec deck, did the damn squat shit for your calf muscles. So while I'm on the squat machine, like for the calves, I see this chick, shorty, thick as fuck, like ass was like the size of my 20-inch screen TV. I mean, monitor. Like, shit was just out there. And so she came in the gym. And and honestly, I think she saw me from in the car. Weird shit, though. I promise you, while I'm on the squat machine, she must have walked in front of me like 6 times back and forth to clean off her one machine. All while I'm on the same motherfucking machine. And then when I went to another machine, I think the leg extension or the seated leg, whatever, was on there for like maybe 10 minutes. And then I see her walk and leave the gym. I'm like, the fuck did you even show up for? Like, did you just literally come to the gym to show me your ass?
Yeah, probably. Like, yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I ain't mad at you. You know, it was cool. But like, it's just when you make it so obvious, it's like, damn. But yeah, like a lot of that shit going on. So if you're gonna be serious, be serious. You need to put that on a shirt. Arms don't lie, life changing. Fuck. You know, I might have to do that shit. but these bros are cancel me though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like
I'm gonna draw a pterodactyl with two fucking dumbbells with them flapping ass wings. Y'all gonna be hate. I would be in the back of the shirt like Miss 702 told me to. Like, nigga, like.
Yeah, the next thing you know, this nigga will be on Twitter, you know, in femcel spaces, you know, being cursed out and shit. Like,
that light skinned fuck. I hate that bastard. Fuck that nigga. Like, Chill, man. Like,
Oh shit, no. But yo, look, yeah, because it's kind of like I know I need to get up so I can go to bed and go to bed.
yeah, I'm tired, bro. Long day.
Hey, yo, so final thoughts, man. P, do you have any final thoughts, bro?
Man, this week was a drag for the boxing. So hopefully next week isn't a drag. Hopefully we make some money. So
That's what it's all about.
The influencers aren't influencing anymore. Go away. Go somewhere else.
Facts.
Go
Hey,
play somewhere. I'm busy.
Hey, yo, Pilot, what about you, bro?
I don't got much. You know where to check us out at ringandradio.com and every platform manageable. Have a good week,
Yeah,
everybody.
Nigga sound like an after school special.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Knowing is half the battle.
Knowledge,
Like, nigga.
knowledge yourself.
Knowledge yourself. There you go. Hey, Elby, what about you, bro?
Oh man, congratulations, y'all, for showing up to the dopest fucking boxing podcast in the motherfucking world. So, you know, you made it, and we happy for that. So we appreciate it. Just stay tuned. You know, we putting more shit up on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever the fuck y'all call that now. And just keep rocking with us because we got this new cartoon that's gonna drop, nigga, and that shit is fire. Like I'm really killing it with the guest appearances on this joint. So you know we it's gonna be big shit popping with this one. It's gonna be jokes, funny, and we gonna throw in a little action, just a little bit, you know. But it's gonna be fire. Prolific hit me up. And me and Rome Top 5 got to do our voices. And then I know hopefully he said he'll probably put everything together by Sunday, but nigga, in the animation world, it don't work like that. You know, sometimes we gotta hit little drafts, gotta remix, gotta hold on, trick this, gotta so you know, but I say you'll get it like definitely before the end of the year.
Of course.
I don't want to say before November, but November probably by the latest. You know what I mean? Might be a Go Artist celebration. Who knows? But definitely gonna get the cartoon pretty quick. I don't think it's gonna be as hard as the other ones. Pause, because you know it's less scenes, action, all that shit. You know, it's giving y'all niggas jokes and open the doorway for our personalities to shine. And you know, if you fuck with us, you know how we talk about food and pizza and all that shit. So we just bringing more of that fly shit, and like I said, we gonna have some guest appearances on that. I told you Keith Soprano, you know, he on there, but got a few more that we got, and you know, others we working on, but definitely be on the lookout for that.
Word. Yeah, and I got nothing more to add on other than, you know, like I said, we always appreciate the support that y'all, you know, come in to listen to us, whether we talk about this boxing, when we digress about food, or you hear me rant and let's really rant about football, or we rant about some other shit like, you know, women's arms, like, you know, because arms don't lie, you know what I mean? You know, but we like I say that we like I said, you know, we do this shit for y'all, and we thank you for, like, you know, tuning in just to hear us talk about some shit, man. You know, we just gonna keep going, man. We're going to the moon. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you just understand that. Of course, you see this banner moving. You know, if you want to donate to the movement, obviously, you know, our PayPal is ready. Just, you know, ready for some donations or whatever. It's all good, man.
Or bet on that or bet on that damn Linares fight, and then come back here next week when we recap and show love then.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all could really do that. I'd be fucking really appreciate it. Like, yeah. What this nigga Pat said.
Exactly. So yeah, no. So for myself, you know, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P, Bodega B. I said Bodega B. Bodega P. And for Conscious Pirate. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Sapple King.